Okay, City and Guilds International Spoken ESOL Test, Communicator level. Today is 8 May 2013. This is Bense Akosh Almashi, and the test begins. Hello Bense, my name is Thomas Bianco. Can you spell your family name for me, please?
Yes, sure. It's Almasi.
Okay, thank you. And where are you from?
I'm from Hungary, Budapest. The
Okay.
16th district of Budapest.
Okay, thank you. Now, in the first part of the test, I'm going to ask you some questions about yourself and your ideas. Okay?
Okay. Yeah.
Medical services. How do you think the health facilities in your town could be improved?
I think we could have more hospitals in the city because there are not really good hospitals in the city, and also there should be improved the infrastructure inside the hospitals because it's really horrible, and sometimes it's disgusting to be in a hospital. And I think there should be the machines improved too. It's really old and they're not good at all.
Better machines?
Yeah.
Okay. Those are kind of expensive.
Yes, it's expensive, but I think the healthcare is really important in a country, so I think the government should push really much money into the health.
Okay. Dieting. Why do some people worry about weight?
Because, for example, men think they are really fat and they won't look good at the woman's eye, and women think that they will look at the man's eye. So they think they should lose weight and be really slim so they look good.
Okay. So it's just about the way we look?
Yeah, I think.
Okay. What do you think?
I think it's not important. The thing is important that are you look good for that man who you want to look good.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Photography. Is there one photo you will always keep?
Yes. A photo with my parents in New York City.
Really?
Yeah, that's a really famous picture for me because we are on the way to the Statue of Liberty on a boat.
Excellent.
That's a really good picture.
Excellent. Okay. Part 2. I'm going to read some situations. I want you to start or respond as necessary. First situation. I'm interviewing for a job. I start. I'm interviewing you for a job, and I'll start. So, Ben said, what do you think you can offer this company?
I think I'm really good at communicating with people, so I want to be a human resource people, and I'm also good at mathematics, so if there's a past to calculate and count, I think that would be suitable for me.
Okay, so you want to combine human resources with mathematics.
Yes.
Do you have some ideas about how you could do that?
I think we could interview people, how do they feel at this company, and then we could count something that if we could have more coffee, for example, more coffee machines or more toilets or whatever.
Okay, so some kind of statistics-based analysis?
Yes, statistics.
Okay, so mathematics is a strong point for you.
Yes.
How long have you been studying mathematics?
10 years, 11 years.
Okay. Part B. We're classmates. You think I took your bag home by mistake yesterday. You start.
Sorry, yesterday I didn't find my bag at home. Didn't you took home? Didn't you took it home?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember that.
You didn't took home a blue bag within 2 sports shoes?
Well, I took home a blue bag, but I have a blue bag also.
Yeah, and didn't you spot 2 blue bags at home?
It's hard to remember. There might have been 2 bags.
Can you check it out, please, if you get home?
I can. Is there any personal identification in there?
So it doesn't matter, but I want to have the 2 pair of shoes.
Okay. Is there any money in the bag?
No, so you can steal that.
Oh, I would never steal from a friend.
Of course not.
Okay. Okay, thanks. Part 3. In this part of the test, we're going to discuss something together. I have some ideas. You have some different ones. I will give you this. So we've been asked for some suggestions on how to reduce traffic congestion in our city. Let's talk about our ideas and let's make some decisions. Take 20 seconds to think about what you want to say. Okay? Okay, Ben, why don't you start?
I think we should build more park and ride areas, not inside the city center. It's a bit outer from the city, so the people who live in the suburbs can come and drop their car at the park and ride, and take the transport services, for example, the metro or bus or the local train. It's also money, but I think this would be reasonable to not pollute the air. Also, I think we should make the bus and the traffic services cheaper. Of course, if we build more park and ride, the people drop their car there, and more people would pay for the buses, so maybe there won't be too much minus from the making cheaper.
Why should we make the prices cheaper? We're offering more services.
Yes, we do, but then the people would drop their car at the park and ride area and take the transport services because it's more cheaper. Mm-hmm. It's not as expensive. Mm-hmm. And I think for the really rich people and who want to get into the city center at all, they should get a congestion charge, and if they are rich, they can afford it, and they would pay to get into the city center by car. Mm-hmm. What do you think?
I think those are good ideas, but I'm not sure where we're going to find the money for this park and ride scheme. You know, these parking houses are very expensive, and you want to lower the prices.
I mean, the parking ride area is just a parking area on the road. We shouldn't build a big house with a parking areas. There are many parking ride areas in the city now, so we should not build too much.
But we should buy the property from somebody.
Yeah, we should buy it, but the city should pay.
City should pay. Okay. And we should tax the rich people for driving their cars?
No, I said introduce a congestion price to go into the city center. It's really for the really inner city. For example, for the parliament, for the Kossuth Square, and this area where it's really near the Danube.
Okay. So along the Danube, we should introduce some kind of new tax scheme.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Part 4. In part 4, you're going to talk on your own for about 1.5 minutes. Your topic is the life and achievements of a person you admire. So first, I want you to think about it for about 30 seconds. I'm going to give you a piece of paper. Here's a pen. If you want to take notes, I give you 30 seconds and then we start. Okay?
Right.
Okay, Benson, can you start, please?
Yes, the person who I most admire is my best friend, Akor. He's one of my training mates in fencing, and the reason is why I admire him is because he's really good at nearly everything. He's really good at sports. He had been to the European and the World Championship 2 years ago. He's good at learning and his social life too. And many people like him. I also do it because we are best friends. And I can talk anything with him. If I have a problem, he helps me. If he has a problem, I help him. And it's really good to have a best friend who can count on every time.
What kind of qualities do you think are needed to be successful?
I think the decision that I want to be successful. So if I want to go to the European Championships, I think nowadays I should give up school to go to the championships, because in my view the sport and the education can be kept good at the same time. And somehow he could do that. I don't know how, but he did that, and now he's learning at the Alta University.
Okay. How do you feel like successful people are rewarded in Hungary?
If you are really successful, they get some prizes. For example, my trainer got a prize in the parliament when after the Olympics, because he was the trainer of the Paralympic team and they have won many medals, and he got a prize from the president.
Wow. Cool.
We were really proud of our trainer.
Nice. Is fame the same as success?
I think not, because you can be successful in life but you're not famous. I'm successful in life and I'm not famous people. And my friends are successful, most of them are successful, but they're not famous at all.
Okay.
I think not, because you can be famous and unsuccessful, and the opposite.
Okay, so they're not necessarily the same things.
I think not.
Which one's more important to you?
I think to be successful in life, that's more important for me than to be famous.
Okay. And what sort of things would you like to achieve?
I would like to graduate on the university and in high school too, and after to learn in the US, because that's my dream, and to live there. And also, if I could achieve to be a pilot in a commercial airline, that would be really nice, because I want to be a pilot.
For Malev?
No, not from Malev.
Why not Malev?
Because there is no Malev.
Okay.
And we don't need a Hungarian airline.
Okay. It's not important to have an airline in Hungary?
I think not only Hungary. I think we should establish an airline with Romania and Serbia and Slovakia, like the Scandinavian states did that.
Okay.
I don't know, the Scandinavian Airlines, SAS.
Yeah, Scandinavian Air Services.
Something.
Like a regional.
Yes, that would be really good, because then 3 or 4 countries could run that airline.
I think that sounds like a good idea.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. That's the end of the test. That's the end of the test for Bence Alkos Halamashi. Thank you very much.
Thank you.